just found out yesterday some terrible news that he had passed, and he has ascended. But you know, it just, I can't. It's very hard to accept, to say the least. And I want to come on here to celebrate him. You know, questions of why, how, doesn't really matter. What matters is that no matter what pain he was going through, he should not have that any longer. And I want to celebrate him because he's a. I remember watching at the NPC Nationals. I remember seeing him pose, and I was just like, this guy done smoked the whole show. And countless other pros in the IPB felt the same. There was just him. Don't remember anyone else in that contest. And I remember knowing that I would be seeing him on a competitive stage real soon. And I remember him getting with Team Muscle Tech. And he came to the Arnold Classic with Jay and myself one year. And he was like all about being up there with us. And I remember having to remind him, I was like, bro, take it from me. You got some dues to be paid. And he didn't like that so much, but he understood what I meant because of what I went through just climbing up the ranks. And you know, he just had a very strong competitive spirit. And I really embraced that very well because, as you guys know, I'm very competitive my damn self. But that's why losing him has been so tough because, you know, this is a man who was in the role of leadership for our United States Army and encouraging men and women who defend our freedom to do just that.
Heath recently paid tribute to the late Cedric McMillan. The bodybuilding world is still railing at the passing of the popular bodybuilder, and Heath is no exception. The passing of Cedric McMillan shocked the bodybuilding world and rocked it to its core. No one could have guessed that McMillan would pass away at such a very, very young age. In his tribute to the fallen comrade, Phil came out in a grieving mood and said, "I'm still in shock over the passing of Cedric McMillan yesterday. My heart definitely hurts, but I find it very important that I celebrate him for the awesome man he was to me and others. Meeting Sid back in the day was so cool because I found it so great to see a physique which I felt was worthy amazing many top championships." Phil continued and said, "Traveling around the world was always special, as Sid would typically be the one who would have no qualms at cracking jokes and making us all lighten up a bit. Seeing him compete and share also the stage together was cool, no doubt. But I'll remember his positive energy no matter what adversity he was dealing with. Said, my heart aches, but I know that God makes no mistakes, and although I'm upset that you're not with us, I know you've imprinted some positive within us." That was the message Phil sent out to his fallen comrade, Cedric. Rest in power, the King Cedric.